companies have 1 year to basically prepare. What steps should they take, in your opinion?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. What we saw is the last year, a lot of companies were doing these gap analyses and readiness assessment and learning. And now everything's starting to shift. The guidance documents are starting to come out. The Article 29 put out some new consultations and principles. And so companies are really shifting now to, okay, how do I actually implement the things that I need to do? So the things like the PIAs, the readiness assessments, the data inventory, the subject rights request, and all of these things. And very quickly, companies are realizing we have a year left and we have so much to do. And so, we're really seeing this excitement about technology and tools in the market, and it's exciting to see at this event so many technology vendors exhibiting and showcasing their tools, and companies, I think, are really starting to appreciate, okay, I can build things myself and spend a lot of time, a lot of money, and as the new guidance comes out, I got to rebuild it all, or they can partner with vendors in the ecosystem, and that's where it's been very exciting for us at OneTrust, and we've become the largest in the world at what we do, the most widely used technology, and for us it's exciting because just this past week we did a press release with Allianz, which is, of course, here in Germany important because it's the market leader in financial services in Germany, 77 different countries, 140,000 employees, I think 83 million customers, so very massive size and scale. And even with resources like that, they've made a press release where they're partnering with OneTrust to actually operationalize and implement all of these privacy and GDPR program things. So, to answer your original question, a year down, the planning's over, it's time to do real work, and that's where we're seeing a lot of excitement with the technology ecosystem.
And so what is it actually that you are offering here to your clients?
Yeah. So we have a comprehensive technology platform that does all the record keeping and all the different things that need to be implemented for GDPR. So companies can either deploy our software in a EU cloud in Germany or in their own data center, and they can pick different modules. So the first is just program planning and accountability for their GDPR, so doing the gap analyses. We have a technology for that. We have a technology for the PIA and DPIA, the ongoing automation. We have a technology for cookie compliance, mainly for the e-privacy directive and regulation. We have a technology around Article 30, records of processing and data mapping. We have a portal that a company can expose to capture subject rights. We have an incident reporting technology, a vendor management technology, and a number of other things we have up our sleeves that maybe we'll talk about next year when we're here.
So why should people, in your opinion, come to a conference like this?
Yeah, so these conferences are interesting for a few different reasons. I think, number one, a lot of times privacy teams are very small teams internally, and you almost feel like you're in a cave working on these problems together. And when you come to a conference like this, especially one of the largest conferences in Germany, you have so many minds together that have been working on so many of the same problems, and you kind of have these aha moments together where you can compare things, learn from each other, you can ask the question to the regulator you've always been wondering about. And I think it just gives you a level of credibility when you go back to your business and you can say, well, I was just talking to Helen Dixon or Isabel from Article 29 and, this is what they said and this was their priority. So, it's not just what's written in the book, but it's the people that are going to be in the ecosystem of enforcing it and providing guidance. And I think that's a very important piece of any privacy program is to have that credibility.